Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. We are in our second season of the World Motorsport Championship, and so far things are going pretty good. Only one episode in, two races. We're currently sixth place, honestly, not that far behind fourth or fifth. Doing okay, quite frankly. I mean, we still only got a ninth place car. We actually were as high as a seventh place car before this last race. I wonder why it's so far down now. Still have really bad drivers overall, though. Sponsors went down quite a bit because we've got drivers that don't have as high of marketing, but one of them is paying us more than she's making. So there's some pros and cons. We are working on another headquarter building, a wind tunnel. We got the gearbox coming in. We've got some improvements coming in. So doing the best we can, I think, at this point. So let's go ahead and get into the mail. Makarova, car condition, 36 hours. We'll take the interview. Let's see. I guess I need to work on improving them. I forgot that lowers marketability. That's right. I couldn't remember what that one did. Pit stops. Let's go check our pit crew. Do have this guy that's burnt out, although still 16, which isn't bad. If they have 0.3 is pretty high. Alright, let's swap a few of these around. Okay, we definitely want to swap that around. We want to swap that around. 0.6 if we can. And yeah, the 0.3 would be next. Do I just accept the 0.3 and just use this guy for just one more race because he's not too bad before we lose him completely? I think I do. Let's try and get as much out of him as I can. And 0.3 is not the worst, but obviously I would prefer it not to be there at all. 18 and it's a 19, but then we don't have anything for the front other than a 19. Guess we'll go with a 17. And then we'll go with, wow, I guess we'll go with a 15 here. So we have a 10. I mean, it's not great. I mean, I would like to have the 19 there because we're probably going to have to fix something still. But we'll go with this. Not the best setup we've had in a while, but it's going to rest some key guys, and we'll go from there, I guess. Definitely don't want you. Don't want you. Don't want you. Don't want you. Really don't want any of these guys because they're just so low compared to what we had before because we had to swap out our good pit crew person. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, let's go. Get the car repairs done. There's the car repairs. Let's check what we're improving. We're about to get another gearbox. So that's going to help a lot. These are all above 70. So let's drop anything that's above 70 out completely other than the engines. We still want to work on the engines a bit more. Bring in some of these other 60s. Oh, we don't have room for that. It's okay. Now we'll get those fixed up a bit. I'm going to keep going towards this side of things, I think, for now. Although, interestingly enough, we're actually going to cap out our engines here shortly. We do have sponsors coming in. Good. We do have 3 here. Ooh. I mean, that's $600,000 per race. This is only $300,000 per race. So, yes, we're definitely taking the 6.5 mil, which is amazing. Feedback needed. This is Ashley. Oof. No, definitely races. I mean, don't get me wrong, the qualifying and practice could be helpful, but at the end of the day, the races is where it's at. I think that's a permanent trade, isn't it? Yeah, +2 across the board. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright, there's our gearbox. Definitely want to get that improved. Ooh, that's actually a purple gearbox. That's the base as of right now, the best in the league. That is awesome. And we were planning on making another one, weren't we? Were we making 2 more or just 1 more? We'll check here in a second. Yeah, we're definitely at least making 2 more because we're going to go up to epic. Because this plus 40 is going to be amazing. Just going to give us I mean, if we're already purple at this level, then we're going to presumably maintain purple for a bit longer. Alright, fair enough. Go with this. Which does mean we don't really have to focus on improving that one too much other than reliability. Because we're not going to use it for very long. But it's already really, really good. Since all these are above 70, let's just focus on these 2 gearboxes real quick. Because that's going to give us, you know, a couple good gearboxes for this next race. I'm going to go a bit more middle of the road here. I think we'll still be able to get these up to 70 while focusing on these a little bit more. I don't even know if I need to put any performance time in here at all. I mean, it's just for one race. If I was going to do any performance on anything, it'd probably be one of these other pieces. Alright, we'll go with this. And I'll move it a little bit further down this way. I don't need to get max, but get it a little bit further along. Oh, we do have the other sponsors up. All first places. This is the one that gives us 4 up front, so we will take that one. It's not much, but it is something. Don't think we can do another building, can we? There's a couple 10 million ones. Yeah, we technically could, because we're not going to be building another part right away. Or we can start saving up for that. I mean, to be fair, if we get all these, then all we can do is save up for that at that point. The sooner we get that, the better. Brakes up to epic or rear wing to legendary. I don't know that we'll ever, I mean, I don't know if we'll be taking the legendary thing or be going with the legendary perk that gives us max performance. So we don't have to use our factory at all, like in that context, other than reliability. What are we further behind on, brakes or rear wing? Let's see. I think that still says 9th, even though we're... yeah, it's funny. Brakes is 7th. Rear wing is 7th. They're both the same. Rear wing's a little bit higher ahead, so yeah, let's do brakes. There's some pretty epic parts that we can do. Plus the fact that these, again, the other reason I do these is because they do improve our driver performance, which is awesome. I think that's pretty helpful. There's our performance work. So, let's see what other part we want to improve that we're probably not going to be upgrading anytime soon. So engine's pretty good. Suspension. We're not going to be doing suspension for a little while, I don't think. So we'll plug those in there. Something like that's pretty good, I think. Balance it out. %10 chance of rain, 25 laps. I'm sorry that you feel embarrassed. %77% honestly probably pretty good for a thing we're only going to use once. Definitely need this rear wing up a little bit more. Definitely flip it a little more over this way. Sure, we'll go with that. I mean, if we max out the rear wing, it's not the end of the world. Actually, what we'll do is we'll plug in these engines back in. That'll work. That'll work. That should be good. Pretty close. Alright. Let's go to the race. 10th or above, which we've done twice now. This is impressive. Can't believe you're still angry. It's very sad. That part looks good. I mean, if I swap these around, like, are you just gonna stay angry? We do have this part. Alright, so now she's just unhappy. So that's a little better. You're content. I don't understand how you think your car's worse than his. Let me just get rid of all of his stuff. Actually, just get rid of everything. Autofill you and autofill you. Why can I not autofill you? That's odd. But yeah, let's clear it all the way out. Why does it think he has a car? Like, why are you still content? Oh, your car's equal with Darius. Well, I'm glad you like it. Sometimes this stuff bugs out. Let's go out, back out here. Go back. Fit parts. Fit parts. Yeah, I'm so confused. Oh well. So we're gonna give you that one. We're gonna give you that one. That one. 680. Wow, we've got 2 purple pieces. That is impressive. You have 2 of the best pieces in the entire league, and you're unhappy. And he doesn't have any pieces, and yet somehow his car is back. Sometimes this does not make sense. Is it because y'all are... Do I need to swap y'all? No. You are #1 driver. Like, I don't think that... Yeah, the order here shouldn't matter at all. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. Confused. Highly confused. Oh well. Literally nothing I can do about it. If I lose her because of this bug, that will be frustrating. That's alright. It is what it is. Keep doing the best we can. Hey, if she keeps performing well, that'll make up for any unhappiness, I suppose. Alrighty, come on. Cloudy today. Or partly cloudy, at least. So all the way over to the left side over here. This one's probably closer to the middle parts. And this one's probably middle here, left there. Show something like that. Over here. Edge there. There, close enough. Softs is good. And then you're going to be probably just the far left. Honestly, just kind of put it right over there. Because it's going to be between here and there, probably. Maybe down the middle, but we'll go with that. Handling there, and speed bounce way up here. Oh no, speed bounce was in the middle, I think. You know what, I'm actually going to put this one in the middle too. Oh, close enough. Alright, we'll try something like that. Alrighty, here goes Vile. Here's Wilson. Not too bad. Small tweaks. Something like that, maybe. I assume if he needed to go to the left, you probably need to go a little bit to the left as well. Great, it's pretty good. Good, probably a smidge this way. Might be too far on the speed balance. Let's back it off the speed bounce a little bit, just because, you know, we'll do something like that. Nine, it's not bad. Okay, to good. Smidge more. Okay to great. And then good. Good to good. Okay. Well, that doesn't help too much. Good to okay. So I actually did go the wrong direction. Oh, no, sorry. No. I read that backwards. Okay to good. So that was fine. Just a bit more. Good to okay. The speed balance I think went the wrong way. And then we did get excellent on this. Try something like that. I'm just going to leave you both out. You're close enough to either 90 or above 90 for me to get as much as I can here. Although I am barely going to get what I need. Good to great. Great to great. Okay to great to great. So maybe a teeny bit more. Something like that maybe. And I mean, I don't know that there's enough time to get something, but we'll try. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get any points here. That's all right. We'll have time to modify the angle just a smidge, though, maybe. Don't go too much. Gotta keep those pretty close together. I mean, I don't know that I need to send you. I'll send you out. Just hopefully get the modification done. Alright, so you did make it out. She hit 10th though. That's not bad. I mean, I would hope it'd be pretty good considering we have decent engines and 2 good parts otherwise. It's just some of the other parts I think are still really low. Just pulling her down overall. Triple excellent. Not bad. Yeah, that's fine. And then you. Oh, it didn't count. Which is odd, but that's okay. Let's see if that counts. Guess you didn't get a full lap in or something. I don't know why it didn't count. Oh well. Come on, guys. 18 still feels pretty low. 10th feels pretty good. Come on, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Oh, I'm giving us a couple $100,000. 14th and 20th. That feels pretty bad, actually. Liver's Edge. I mean, again, he is a driver who is, you know, working on it, getting better. He's not quite there yet. It's not going to rain or anything. Triple excellence on both sides. That feels pretty good. 98, yep. So we do have a little bit of softs. So we could do 10. Probably softs and hards. That's probably what we're going to do. Especially since we have the boost to softs. So we'll start on the softs and then switch to hards for the last part. And then for you, get you up to 99. Same kind of thing. Start on the softs. Don't think we'll be able to do the mediums. Probably go to the hards as well. Alright, that'll work. Single pit. We definitely have our engines much better off now, though. So I think we can stay on attack pretty aggressively. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought they were... Oh, wait. I thought I had the engines up higher than that. I must be thinking of the other part. That's alright. Oh well. So we can't be as aggressive as I thought we could. I don't know why I thought the engine was higher. Man, Wilson dropped back far. Wow. For having 2 extra bonus points across the board for races right now. That is a bit of an aggressive drop. What's the temperature like? It's pretty warm, so we're going to have to drop down pretty quickly here. Let's see if we take it in, you know, each 5 laps is, what, 20%, and we can drop 60 total, so about 12% for every 5 laps, something like that. Why is Wilson struggling so much? I mean, her form is pretty bad right now, to be fair. Like, is it bugging out? It actually is submitting her with a really bad car. Like, that would be very frustrating, to say the least. Yeah, Wilson should be zipping past some of these guys, I feel like. Maybe we just don't have the parts improved that are critical for this particular race. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, lap 5, we've only gone down 10%, 6%, so we can keep it going a little bit longer. I'll wait till we get the messages, then I'll drop them down to green. There we go. There we go. Come on, guys. Now, we are going to need to space them out a little bit somehow, or pit them at different intervals. Alright, Wilson's starting to catch up a little bit, but man. Oh, that was a pretty good pass, it looked like. Up to 15th. I'm going to put one of you at 30%. Probably Liver's Edge. And then the other one will pit a little bit later than that. She probably hits it on this lap. 18 laps left. 18, yeah, that'll work out time-wise. We're still doing okay on the engine, so I'm feeling like kind of maxing this out as much as I can. Oh, that's actually only going to get us orange the whole way through. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is, right? We're pitting so early. Alright, you're going to pit fresh tires after we go across the line. I was hoping it would get you one more lap before you said that, but didn't quite happen. That's alright. Definitely go hards. And same thing, probably just fill it up as much as we can. I think you'll be able to go red a little bit. Did I not... I looked at the hards. Why did I not fill... Okay. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw it, and it is what it is, but I don't know what happened there. Actually, I don't need to do a fast pit. I mean, I hovered over him. Why would I not have clicked on him? That is ridiculous. I mean, how many times have I changed tires in this game? Feels like it would have been a pretty automatic thing to do. Oh well. At least I got hers. I mean, he's going to be in last place. I mean, there's no way he comes back from that, I don't think. Don't think he comes back from that. We're just having... I mean, that was a mistake. I get that. But otherwise, we're still having a really bad race, and I honestly do not know why. Like, she should be, like, way up there. What am I missing? What did I do wrong? I am so incredibly confused right now. Why her car is rating... When some of the parts are rating really high, but overall her car is rating really low. Like, it doesn't... Are the other parts that bad? I mean, they must be, but it just, to me, doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm tired tonight. I decided to squeeze one episode of this in tonight before I went to bed, but I didn't think I was that tired to be making, like... Maybe it's all me. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Is maybe I'm just making mistakes because I'm tired, but don't know. Oh, wrong. Well, that was a tired point right there. Note to self, don't make videos when you're tired. But the problem is, if I don't never make videos when I'm tired, I'll never make videos. I feel like I'm always tired these days. Work all the time. Kids. Migraines. It all adds up to, I'm just like, I just gotta power through it sometimes. So 11 laps remaining. We're on lap 15. Nope, I don't want to pit. I need to hit this. So she was allowed, what did I say, 12% each 5, so 36%. So she's only gone 29%, and he's only gone 18%. So yeah, no, they're still good on engines and stuff. All these people who have not pit yet, it's crazy. I mean, they're going to have to pit, obviously, but it is pretty crazy. Looks like yellow's just going to hold them right where they're at, so I don't have to worry. In fact, I could probably go push until it gets up into the red, and then go to yellow. I'll go yellow there. Six laps left. Oh no, she can go red. 6 laps left. You can go red as well. Assuming conditions are good. As long as they have, what, 12% left till they get to the 20, which they do. They do. So, I mean, it still could drop faster, but should be okay. I mean, yeah, there's nothing I can do about this parts right now. We're not going to be pitting, my friend. Just close to getting past a couple people here, but not quite enough. Yeah, I don't understand. Something feels off, and like I said, if I'm tired and I miss something, I mean, by all means, feel free to comment and let me know what I missed. Other than obviously the tire change on Liver's Edge, that was an obvious one. But like, what did I do to their car? Like, what happened? I mean, with her +2 across the board for races, I mean, she's practically capped out on all her skills. I mean, other than like one skill, I think. I genuinely don't understand what happened just then. I'll check out the cars in a second. Alright, she's obviously getting mad. Nothing I can do about that. Marketability went down. Chairman happiness went down. This guy's got some money. Look, I get these other parts are really bad, and I guess that's part of it. 10th place, 10th place, 10th place. I mean, we have the worst parts across the board on the other spots. Guess it's just that bad. Wow. And let's see, what was that race? That race needed gears, close speed corners, and top speed was useful. Close speed corners is 10th, gears is first, but if engine is 10th, then it's got to be the top speed then. It's got to be the engine. We started off the season with some pretty good engines, and now, because we were like really high up there, but now they're just really low again. It's got to be what it is. It's got to be the engines have just dropped off more than I was expecting they would have. I mean, other people must be designing engines from the get-go. Sure, who wouldn't care? Who wouldn't like him? I mean, I'll say that just because why not? We never know. You have dropped basically out of usefulness at this point. I'm assuming your mistake's too high. All right, fair enough. So, Ponce. Although none of these guys are going to be amazing. Well, it's got to be like this one, right? At least the 11s or something. Even then, honestly, he may not be higher than this guy. But he's at least going to be back down to a 0 for mistake percentage. Was it this guy that I just hired? 96? Yeah. It's not too bad. Wait. No, it can't be this guy, right? Oh, no, he got replaced with the guy where the Imponce guy was. It's this guy. 13. Yes, that's terrible. Wow. Yeah, Imponce actually was technically better, other than the mistake percentage. Maybe we could have rested him a little bit longer. So yeah, not having the staff. I mean, I was not expecting to get a burnout guy 2 races in or 1 race into the season. So that was unfortunate. That's the only reason I got rid of the pit person, because I was like, okay, we already got a lot of pit people we can kind of keep. But obviously getting burnt out was not part of the plan. Swap you down. Guess we'll bring on some of these 0.1s. Alright, something like that. Alright. 2020 looks good. 1920 looks great. 2017. Guess 14. Yeah. Guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay. Gearbox finished. Car. Oh, the car's not done yet. But we can design a new part. I mean, I was planning on buying another gearbox, but we're already first. So I think I will eventually, but there's no point doing it right this second, because if we're already first, then we're not going to get any better than first. It's kind of logical. Top speed on this next one is useful. Oh, you know, I bet I looked at the wrong one. Oh no, it's the same thing, except one was low speed corners, the other was high speed corners. That makes sense. I mean, the rear wing is at least got us probably in the second quadrant up. It's just any of these other parts that we need to move to do something with. So engine, brakes, or front wing. What are you best at? Front wing and engine are pretty close. I kind of would like to do the engine, to be honest. I mean, a slow car is a slow car. And so I feel like we need to focus on that. I mean, it's tempting to do that just because whatever, but because we're not gonna be using this first part very long anyway. But we might as well at least make it somewhat worthwhile. She's still got a little bit more improvement to do. New sponsors. 6th, 4th, 5th. I mean, we're not getting any of these points over here most likely. So I guess we'll take. I was gonna say we took the most upfront payment. This is $100,000 per race. This is $125,000 per race. This is still technically a little bit better, but not much. It hurts having our sponsor stuff go down as much as it has. There's our car repairs. All right, so we definitely want. Since we're not going to be doing any new gearboxes for a little while. That 77 is pretty good. Well, at least, well, I mean, they're already top, so there's literally no point at this point in time in focusing on the performance, although we do want to stay ahead, but we're not going to worry about it right this second. Wait, there's a new rule that you can't go past 80%? I don't understand. I don't understand. So last year's parts can only go up to 80%. How have I never noticed that before? Or is that a new thing? Wow. Okay. Um, that's kind of like spec parts, but good to know. I mean, at least these new ones can go up to 100. I did not know that. Has it always been that way? And I've just never noticed. I mean, I do usually replace a lot of these parts pretty quickly. I don't. There's no way that's always been that way, right? Like, I'm not going crazy, am I? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, the more you know. All right, well, definitely. Well, like I said, there's no point in doing that because it doesn't help us as much. We're not doing the brakes right away. Probably gonna do the engine, then maybe the rear wing or something like that. So we'll do the brakes, performance for now. Something like that, maybe. Wow. 40% chance of rain, 26 lap race. This rule will not benefit teams likely perform well at Rio de Janeiro. Okay, so then I do not want to remove it. We'll vote against. We'll put 4 points. We got lots of points, I think. If I hadn't put my 4 points, we would have had 5 and 5, and he would have broken the tie. So I could at least put something in there. Yeah, this whole thing still just frustrates me. Obviously, we want you to have that, and that makes you angry now. I put you in literally the best gearbox in the league, and now you're angry. I don't understand. What if I swapped all these? I mean, if you're gonna be angry anyway, I'm just kidding. Actually dropped you down a whole spot. You're actually expected to finish 10th. I've never noticed that before. Oh wait, that's one. I don't understand. Literally nothing I can do about it though. It's very frustrating though. Oh well. I mean, if I put him down here, would that make you happier? No, of course not, because that's not actually your problem. Your problem is something ridiculous. Black Sea GP. Let's go here. Let's go right about there, maybe. Really? You're not gonna let me? There we go. Good enough. Go with that, and then we'll put you over for on the left side. Put this on the. I'll put this actually probably more in the middle. Just a little bit more on the left. Cool. We'll take the practice real quick. Wow, this episode's gonna be a little bit longer than I meant to be for it to be. That's alright. Get through this quickly. I wish the simulated practice was a little better. Wow, I do right off the bat. I will take it, although I don't know which way to go with the handling. We'll just guess. For something that's supposed to be like high speed stuff, I'm sure having to go pretty high on the speed, or pretty low on the speed balance. There we go. There we go. 98. Just a smidge more, something like that. Ah, triple excellent. Oh, nice. No, I don't want to do 3 laps, just want to do 1 lap. I'll change the tires real quick. Oh, we already hit that. Bring you back in as well. Triple excellent on you. 99. Almost 2 minutes. I think we'll get this first point. We're going to be very, very, very close if we don't. Yay, we got a point finally. I mean, 5% is not much, but maybe it'll make some difference. It's gonna rain towards the end, so we gotta get it. Gotta get it in the first half, because I don't think we'll do very good in the second half, if I'm to be perfectly honest. And honestly, the second half won't matter, because if people start switching to inners, they're gonna be slower as a whole. And if more people switch to inners, though, there's a chance that Wilson will keep her 6th spot. I mean, 6th and 13th. I don't know how much that had to do with the rain thing, but that feels pretty good. Much better than that 18th and 20th from the last race. Goodness. Let's see if we can hold on. Oh, it is raining on race day, huh? That's going to change things a little bit. Barely wet enough for inners up here. Little gap there where inners really aren't going to be that great. And then inners for the rest. Well, we're at least starting on inners. Race trim. Let's do soft tires or something like that. I mean, if we ever switch to anything else, it might be that. Did your relationship follow enough? Oh, that would have been amazing to be able to pick up the inner thing. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, if it's all inners, then we're gonna be able to just do one pit stop, 2 stints. Come on, Wilson. Show me what you got, girl. I know your engine's not super fast, but you got a good gearbox. It's got to count for something. We're already down to 61% on the tires. That's crazy. Wow, these inners are not going to last as long as they should. Guess we're pushing too hard on them while we're not in a good optimal spot. You know what? We're going to do something insane. Like crazy insane. No, I'm not gonna put any. Man, I could make this my fuel time, but no. I need more if I want to stay red as much as possible. Actually, no. I'm sorry. 16 would be 4.8, so 20.8. So no, actually, 21 would be pretty good, actually. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Only 2 seconds behind, so lever set's going to stay a little bit longer, unfortunately. We do want to go down to like high or something like that. Or medium, just kind of make it round up better. You can a little bit less. Alright, just go crazy on these tires, my dear, because how's your condition? Oof. I mean, as long as we're above 50% by lap 13, I think we're still okay. We are doing an extra pit here, which is insane, but everybody else came out on hard, so no, they all did the exact same thing. Okay, we're gonna be fine, because they're all gonna have to pit again as well. I mean, I guess we could technically drop this down to neutral. Just I don't want to. No, I mean I think it's fine because we're gonna just replace them before it matters anyway. Possible the engine condition is too low. Let's drop us down to high for a bit. Yours is still okay. Okay, as soon as they say something. Okay, so she says intermediates. So we will go ahead and pit for intermediates. For her, for sure. Fuel is fine. I mean, in some ways I'd almost want to take some out. Oh, it actually wouldn't cost us any time. Because if we're going to go back down to, we're going to go down to orange for the rest of the race, then all I need is 11 laps. Can't fix any parts. Maybe I should have fixed them last time, but... Yeah, let's see. I think I'm going to do the fast pit strategy, save off a second. But I'm going to take 1 lap of, I guess 2 laps of fuel out. We'll do it. 1 extra second. It's going to save us 0.75 seconds per lap because of the extra lap of fuel we're not carrying around, which over the course of 10 laps would be 1.7, almost 2 laps. Or almost 2 seconds, sorry. Which is going to make up for this extra time. So no, I think we're good. You will be pitting momentarily, my friend. No, you can pit now, because it's close enough to... You're far enough apart, I should say. So same thing here. I think you're going to go down to... I mean, you could probably stay red a little bit longer. Part of me still wants to take 1 lap of fuel out. If you can push towards the end, then so be it. A little crazy to pull fuel out. I don't know if I've ever done that before, actually. We're only going to go and push because I need these tires to last the rest of the race, which they should, but I got to make sure they do. All right, everybody else has got a pit ahead of us. Eventually, I mean, we're going to start catching them if they don't start pitting soon. Wilson in first. What in the world did I do? I broke her again. This time for the better, although there's some people coming right behind her, but we're in a really good spot. If the parts hold up. Whew, those parts. Okay. 6 laps left. We've got plenty of fuel. Too much fuel still. The engine's still holding up towards the end. We'll push it a bit more for the last maybe 2 laps or so. 5 laps left. The gap is growing, I think. Four laps left. We need to go down to yellow. It's hard to tell. 3 laps left. Still good. Oh, park condition is so bad. Oh, hang in there, girl. Please hang in there. Come on, hang in there, girl. No, there's literally nothing we can do right now. 2 laps left. Don't think I can push your engine. I might push it on the last lap, but not right now. Last lap. I mean, sure. Let's go for it. Or do I need to though? No, she's far enough ahead. I do not need to. Do not need to at all. He can probably afford to. Come on, come on. This would be insane. Like, I cannot explain how the last race was so bad. And equally so, I cannot explain how this race was so good. Other than, I mean, obviously the pit strategy helped a little bit, but she did get 6th in qualifying. What have I done? Maybe it's just the track. I mean, is the track difference make that much difference? I have no explanation, to be honest. Wow. Well, that's going to help her morale a little bit. Well, that is an amazing note to end on for this episode. Night and day races. Night and day races. I didn't even have the intermediate. Now I need that. Or I needed that for that race. Obviously not, I guess, because she did good. I mean, she's back up to being happy again. Chairman's happy. Marketability's going. I mean, whew, what in the world? No explanation. No explanation that I can come up with. I mean, I know the pit strategy was actually pretty good on that one. I actually felt like I did a pretty good pit strategy with going to the softs. It was almost lucky, though, because I wasn't planning to. I was only planning to do one pit. But I wore the tires down so much that I was like, okay, fine. We'll go ahead and do the softs after all. Wow. We have the best sponsors. Pretty good pit crew. Just good staff. Good headquarters. Terrible drivers. Terrible cars. I mean, what do you do? All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there on that really, really strange note. And yeah, please. Like I said, I'm tired. If I missed something for that first race that messed me up, besides obviously the tire thing on Liver's Edge, that wasn't obvious. If I missed something else, please let me know. And if I did something on this second race that was different somehow, that was explained the first and second, please let me know, because I do not understand one way or the other. I thought we should have done better on that first race, and I thought we'd done a little bit worse on this race, to be honest. But I'll take it. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.